Today I'm going to go a little bit more in depth on how to install the chopped hardline rear fender from Hogworkz. Inside the box, you're going to get the rear fender itself, a new seat retention nut, and a plastic clip to hold it in place. Go ahead and start by removing your seat, side panels, saddlebags, and any lighting that you might have attached to the rear end. Underneath the stock fender on the tri-bar, there will be a plastic cover. Pop that off to gain access to the wiring harness and mounting bracket. On the harness, there's two little clips. You can use a pick to pry that open and disconnect it. On the left and right side of the fender, you're going to need a 7/16 socket and an extension to reach the 6 bolts holding on that rear fender extension. There's 2 more bolts to remove before the rear fender is completely free to swap out. These 2 T40 bolts right here and here, you'll need to remove the saddlebag clips to reach the one on the front side. You can pop this off with a flathead screwdriver. I was not able to get a ratchet in there, so I used a T40 T-handle. When removing this bolt, it's going to be a T40 and a 7/16 nut to remove the backing plate off the rear fender extension. Do not throw this away. You're going to need this to mount any filler lights you may install. You will be reusing your stock fender mounting bosses. This is going to be a 3/4 inch wrench. You want to remove all 4 mounting bosses from this fender. You're going to have the nut, the washer, and your mounting boss. I found that it was easier to loosen my 4-point docking hardware to remove the fender. These are also a T40, and once I loosened these up, the fender came out with ease. To install your seat retention nut, line up the seat retention nut with the notch inside the fender and clip it into place. Slowly lower the fender back down and set it on the tire with the hole facing forward. This hole is going to be used to run any additional lights you may want to add in the future. Now you're going to reinstall your 4 mounting bosses. You will need to tighten these down to 15 to 20 foot-pounds. So go ahead and reinstall the bolts here and here. Do not forget to add your saddlebag clip. Re-snug that 4-point docking hardware. That's the chopped hardline rear fender from Hogworkz.